Interface is a place for healing. There are people who suffer in mind, body, and spirit, and it's always been our tradition to be able to focus on all three of those components to be able to affect healing across the whole person.
When you think about that, when we want to try to help a person, all of these things really go hand in hand. You can't work on someone's mental state without working on their health state, physical health, or their spirits.
We've been doing that for over 40 years, and we actually started in the Galleria complex. We've got licensed therapists. We take insurance, and we also have an assisted fee program, and we do some outreach into some schools here in town so that we're not just treating one piece of the socioeconomic strata. We're trying to do some outreach in some of the neighborhoods that are less advantaged.
Everybody can come into therapy. You know, you don't have to have a serious disorder to come into therapy. You may just have something going on at work that's stressful, or you may have changed job recently or lost a job and you need someone to talk about what next.
When you open up and you share, you're allowed to get a different perspective, one that you might not see. So I think that is what helps most.
Sometimes people come in and they're dealing with something that's predictably a difficult transition, like a divorce or a loss of a job, or maybe needing to make a change in their path, getting out of college, what do I do now? But also things that we think of as positive transitions can still be really difficult. Getting married, having a child, moving to a new city for a new job. Those are all positive transitions, but they can also be very difficult. And I think sometimes people are kind of caught by surprise by the fact that any transition is difficult.
It's a safe place, and the stuff that we talk about is not on Facebook. You don't have to tell your folks when you get home, and you don't even have to tell a best friend. I'm an advocate for your health and well-being, and I believe that for every age.
That's the difference between a therapist and a friend. A friend will agree with you, whereas a therapist will challenge you. So you need the challenge, otherwise you don't grow.
We have a wide range of supporters. We have churches that support us through grants, and then we just have people who have either obviously been through therapy themselves, different organizations. People just have a heart for the ministry.
You know, people feel called to help others who are suffering. That very notion of Samaritan, of always being generous of heart to those who need it the most. I think people join our board and support our organization because they want to be a part of that. They want to follow Jesus' example of ministering to people regardless of their faith or their background or their ethnicity or their socioeconomic status. It's a way for them to connect to the community and to feel like they're making a difference.
And a big part of our mission is to be able to serve people who don't have insurance or don't have the resources to pay out of pocket.
We probably see 25 to 30% of our clients on some sort of assisted fee through the Dun Hope Fund, where they don't have to pay full fee. It's a simple fee schedule to understand and communicate. It's a wonderful, wonderful gift to Interface that we can pass on to our clients.
If we could only see people that could pay full fee or only had insurance benefits that we were in network for, there'd be a big segment of people we wouldn't be able to serve.
We don't always understand what's going on, and so they give direction and help you with the path that you're on.
You're not alone. You're not the only one going through this, and it would be great if you speak up about your problem and get help. And there is no shame in getting help and asking for help. So that's what we're here for.
There's no commitment. There's no obligation. I mean, it's just talking, and you can. If you're that person and you're not sure it's going to help, you can come into a session and bring to it whatever you want and take from it whatever you want, and then make a decision if you think it's going to work for you.
It's an opportunity for 45 minutes or an hour to talk about anything you want to talk about, and that we all are advocates for their health and well-being. Where else are you going to get undivided attention for that long from professional staff?
I think I feel driven to get involved because I've been helped tremendously by therapy myself. I was in a very, very low place in my time in my early 20s. And I probably would not be sitting here right now if I hadn't gotten the help.
And what have you got to lose in trying? It might seem that you're at the bottom of a pit, but you've gone so far down, all you can go back is up.